So Kyle says we have to pick a bracket, huh?
Uh-huh.
All right. So I noticed that you've got Southern Illinois in the national championship game.
Crayola crayons all ready to go here.
I know you got Southern Illinois Edwardsville in the national championship game.
That's right.
It's quite the trip you have there.
Yeah. Well,
He walks in today. He looks at the pen.
Hey, it's
and he says, "Well, it's a mailman pen."
It does look like a mailman. I'll tell you. I got to zoom in and show the. Well, you know what? Show the folks here.
It's unbelievable. Yeah. You didn't think maybe it was the police?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, for goodness sakes, they've tracked you all over town. I figure you got to know what they look like by now. All right, yeah. So
it is the state.
We will start.
They're helping me out here. They're helping me out for once.
Just remember the police escort is in front of your vehicle, not in back. A message from this station and the ad council. All right, so we start in the South.
All right.
Auburn, Alabama State.
Yeah.
Okay. You have Alabama State, right?
Oh, you bet. After that hot thriller last night.
So we've got Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They will face the winner of Louisville-Creighton.
Wow. I'll tell you what. Man, and Louisville's going to be a tough matchup for Auburn if they can make it. But the question is, can they make it? Because I think Creighton may win that game.
Okay, so you put Creighton.
I'm going to go Creighton there.
I'm going Louisville. A lot of people are picking San Diego to beat Michigan. I am not.
No, I'm going to go Michigan there.
I think the issue is going to now Michigan can shoot itself out of the game. Let's understand that part.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But if they play it smart, which to their credit against Wisconsin, they didn't. That set the game back. It was unbelievable watching that game. I'm like, does anybody see what we're seeing here? But because of Golden in particular, Wolf to a point, I'm not as big on Wolf as some people are. All right? I'm just not. But because of Golden and Wolf, they have enough inside that UC San Diego can't handle it. I go with them. This is going to be a terrific game.
Yeah.
Texas A&M and Yale.
I'm going upset there.
You're going to go Yale.
Yale wins that game.
Okay. As you know, I'm a huge fan of Buzz Williams. James Jones is a terrific coach at Yale. And if they did have Danny Wolf, I would pick him, but they don't have him any longer. I am going to go with Texas A&M to win. Okay. Ole Miss, North Carolina.
Oh, boy. I'll tell you. It always feels like those teams in the first four get into the next round. It just seems like it's going to happen. Ole Miss has played a tough schedule.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they have.
Oh, man. That is a tough one. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go UNC. I'm going to give them a round.
Nope, I picked North Carolina as well. Iowa State, Lipscomb.
I got Iowa State there.
Okay. Marquette, New Mexico.
It's going to be a good game, too. It's going to be another one.
Really good game.
Yeah. I'm going to go Marquette there.
I'm going to go with Richard Pitino and take New Mexico. I'm not big on the WAC conference. I'm not. But I'll take New Mexico. I'll take Michigan State to play them. Yeah. They're going to play Bryant. And I say that with all due respect to Jimmy Martelli's brother. Florida, Norfolk State.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Okay, so I'll put you down. We'll put you down for Norfolk State.
That's right. I think Florida's got the depth to make a run.
Oh, okay. UConn and Oklahoma.
UConn has been streaky this year, but I'm not going to go against Dan Hurley in round two. I got to go with UConn there.
Okay. Memphis and Colorado State, our old friend. Scott Sidwell's the athletic director of Colorado State now.
Tell you what, I'm going to go Colorado State in that game.
Okay, I'm going to take Memphis. I think they're actually really good.
I do too.
Well, evidently, now you don't think they're that good. You pick Colorado State.
Know.
Okay. Grand Canyon against Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland there.
All right. I'll take Maryland. Missouri against Drake.
Drake is a very good team.
Drake, what's interesting about them are all the Division II players he has on the team.
Yeah.
And they're not Division II any longer. They played 33 games.
Right.
Hey, so, it's like saying X is a freshman. Well, after 33 games, are you really a freshman?
No. Nope.
Now, you're a freshman in this situation because you've never played in the NCAA tournament. So you are in that regard. But it's like you're no longer really a freshman in terms of experience. Missouri.
I'm going to go Missouri there.
And Drake, I'm going to take the dreaded Drake.
Going Drake, all right.
Excuse me. Texas Tech against Wilmington.
I'm going to go Texas Tech there.
Yeah. Okay. Kansas against Arkansas.
Tell you what, John Calipari in round 1. I feel like I may have to go Arkansas here.
I'm going to go with Arkansas as well because I have zero trust in Kansas.
Yeah, so do I this year.
None.
Which is unbelievable because Bill Self is usually in this spot. It is.
They've been like this, Jason, for 2 years.
You're right.
They've been like this for 2 years now. This is not an aberration. This is a 2-year trend. DeJuan Harris can be good.
Yeah.
But he's really up and down.
Yeah.
Dickerson topped out years ago. And then St. John's against Omaha. And Omaha's really good, by the way, but St. John's is the pick.
Yeah.
Duke. I don't care who they're playing. Next.
Absolutely.
Okay, now we've got a really interesting one. Mississippi State and Baylor.
Ooh. My first instinct was Baylor. They always tell you go with your first instinct. I'm going to go Mississippi State.
All right. So I'm going to take Mississippi State there.
Yeah, I'm going to go Mississippi State.
Okay. A lot of people are picking Liberty to beat Oregon.
I'm not one.
And I'm not either. I'm taking Oregon to win that one. Richie McKay, the coach at Liberty, has done a great job. Yeah. My first time I ever ran into Richie McKay was a little bit more than 20 years ago when he was the head coach at New Mexico and Penn State played in the Lobo Classic. So, I chalked him a little bit. Great guy. Now, when you get hired at Liberty, they do tell you a couple of things. One, you're not allowed to swear on in a game or in the practice court. Okay? So that eliminated half the field right away. You're also not allowed to have an adult beverage in public. That eliminated the other half of the field.
I was literally going to say that.
Like, okay. Arizona, Akron.
You're going to go Arizona.
Well, I tell you about Akron for a second. First of all, this is John Gross. Okay? And I'm a big, the former head coach at Illinois. And Akron is a team that is, to its credit, used to winning. Okay? And they lost one conference game all season. They were the last team in the country to lose a conference game. They've won 7 in a row. 7 in a row. And they're really good. Now, the Miami of Ohio win, they were down double digits, came back and won. And a lot of people think they're a Cinderella candidate. They're playing Arizona. And the question's going to be, you don't want to have fun. You picked Arizona.
That's right.
Yeah. So for fun, I'm going to pick Akron.
All right.
Okay. BYU, VCU.
That's going to be a good
Contrast of styles.
one. It is. I'm going to go VCU there.
I am going to go with BYU.
Yeah, I was tempted to take BYU. I really was. That was a tough one.
Wisconsin, Montana.
I'll go Wisconsin there.
Okay, I'll take Wisconsin as well. St. Mary's against Vanderbilt.
Ooh.
America's most boring team
Mm-hmm.
that sets the game back decades. I mean, they play as if they're like they play as if like the key is shaped like a key.
I've picked against St. Mary's in round one about 5 times, and they've come back to haunt me.
All right.
So I'm going to go St. Mary's.
Okay, I'm taking Vanderbilt. I'm sorry, I'm just not a big St. Mary's guy. I've never been a big St. Mary's guy. Never have. Their style, yeah. Look, it is very, very difficult, and I say this from experience of watching so many games over the years. It is very difficult to speed a team up. Okay? It is easy for teams like St. Mary's to always play the game at their pace.
Yeah.
I mean, always. Gonzaga kept trying to speed it up against them, couldn't. San Francisco hit enough shots. That's why in the regular season they beat them. They were the one team to beat them in the regular season in the West Coast Conference. But I'm going to go with Vanderbilt, and then I have got them playing Alabama.
Playing Alabama as well.
Houston, you've got Southern Illinois, I noticed. You've got them in the Final Four.
Oh, you bet.
Okay.
I'm going to go Houston there.
Okay. Gonzaga, Georgia.
Ooh. Well, we'll go Zags in round 1.
Okay, so you're going to go with Gonzaga. So Clemson, McNeese State.
Clemson.
Will Wade. You're going to go against Will Wade?
No,
The popular pick. Everybody last year picking them lost by 30. Clemson is the pick. Purdue, High Point. Another one people are saying, watch out for High Point.
Not me. I'm going Purdue.
I'm going to take Purdue to take that one. Illinois against Texas or Xavier.
I'm going to go... Oh, man, this is where the first 4 gives back to bite you. Because I feel like if it's Texas wins that game.
Okay.
I'm going to go Texas.
Texas to win over Illinois. All right.
Xavier wins. We might have a different conversation, but that's all right. We're going to stand by Texas. We'll take Texas.
All right. I have to give credit to Illinois. I don't like their team at all. Yakashonis I like. The rest of them?
Yeah.
I mean, Will Riley to a point.
Riley's not bad, yep.
The rest of them?
Yep.
And I just think they... No. I will take Texas. I'm just not big on Illinois.
No.
Kentucky, Troy.
I'm going to go Kentucky there.
Okay. UCLA, Utah State. A lot of people think this has upset written all over it.
Oh, boy. God, UCLA has been so streaky this year. You know what? I'm going to go upset there. I'm going to go Utah State.
No, well done. I'm taking UCLA. All right, so, and then Tennessee against Wofford.
There you go, Tennessee there.
So now we get to the next round. Now you have Auburn against Louisville.
Creighton.
You have Creighton. Okay, who do you have moving on?
Auburn.
Auburn. I'll take Auburn as well. Okay, I have Michigan, Texas A&M. You have Michigan against Yale.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I wanted to take Michigan out early. I really did. I'm going to go Michigan.
I've got A&M moving past them. North Carolina.
Same way. I don't think Michigan goes very far.
North Carolina, Iowa State.
I'll go Iowa State there.
Okay, let's get something that's very important here. Gilbert, the best player for Iowa State, is out. Okay, I'm going North Carolina.
I think UNC has a chance.
I
really
think
do.
that they can get to the Sweet 16. I'm not saying they're advancing past this part, but this plays into their favor. Okay?
Tell you what, I'm
Right.
actually going to go UNC in that game also.
What, a little inside baseball info?
You help me out.
You know what? I mean, look,
I'm gonna go.
fatigue makes cowards of us all.
That's right. I actually think UNC is just different right now. I just feel
Well,
like
I don't think they're different.
I don't think,
but I think Davis in the backcourt and there's no Gilbert there.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
See, that's the Iowa State problem.
Yeah. I'm going to go UNC there. I don't think they get past the next round, but I'm going to go UNC one more round.
Okay. And I've got Michigan State moving in opposite them. You've got, Marquette? And I've got New Mexico.
Yes.
Okay. Florida, and who did you pick? UConn?
UConn, yeah.
The reign is over.
I agree.
Gone.
Yep.
Memphis against Maryland.
See, there's where I should have taken Memphis because I think Memphis beats Maryland easily. I took Colorado State, so I will move
Maryland to the next round.
I'll have to. Yep.
I've got Memphis.
Yep. I actually think Memphis has a chance to go there.
Okay. The Drake. That's what I've got. You got Missouri.
Missouri, yep.
Against Texas Tech.
Gonna go Texas Tech there.
I'll go Texas Tech, but you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm not really big on Texas Tech.
I'm not either.
I mean, every time I watch them, God, they miss a lot of shots.
They do.
Oof, man. St. John's against, and we'll do this in a way that you understand, Arkansas.
St. John's beats Arkansas.
Okay.
I'm high on St. John's. I think they're a good team.
Duke.
Duke, yeah.
Or I've got Oregon against Akron. You've got Oregon against Arizona.
Yep, I'm going to go. Oh, boy. Tell you what, I'm going to advance Arizona there. Yeah, Arizona.
There you go.
Now.
Okay, I've got Oregon because I had Akron winning. BYU against Wisconsin.
I am going to go. I have VCU there. I am going to go. Wisconsin's streaky too. There's these teams. I'm going to go. I'm going to advance VCU.
Okay. I'll advance Wisconsin to play Alabama.
Alabama, yeah.
Houston, I advance.
Yep.
And I advance Clemson
Same.
in beating Purdue. I advance Kentucky.
Advance Kentucky as well, yeah.
To play Tennessee. And what will be an SEC bloodbath. So now we got an SEC Sweet 16, Auburn, Texas A&M. Who do you have?
I have Auburn, Michigan.
Oh, well.
I really don't know. I do not see Michigan going to the Sweet 16. I see it because of what I picked in round 2.
Okay. All right.
Michigan is going to go down early. I just can sense it.
And you got Michigan State, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Who do you have?
I've got Michigan State advancing there.
Okay. Florida, I assume?
Yes.
Okay. You got St. John's, Texas Tech.
I'm going to go St. John's there.
Yeah. Duke against, I don't know who you're hodgepodge. I have no idea.
Arizona, I think, but I got Duke going.
Duke. Okay. Alabama, Wisconsin.
Going to go Alabama there.
Houston against Clemson.
Oh, man. Oh. This is the year it feels like chalk could happen, but this is also the year it feels like a 1 seed can go down in the Sweet 16. I am going to go Houston.
All right. I've got Houston over Clemson. And then Tennessee, Kentucky.
Tennessee.
Ooh, boy, you're rather definitive about that.
Tennessee's just, again, they can beat anybody. And again, it just feels like, and then there's another day they can go out in round 1.
Auburn and Michigan State. I assume you got Michigan State there, right?
No. Going to go Auburn to the Final Four.
Okay. I assume you had them playing Michigan State.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Florida, St. John's. I am going to go St. John's.
I am I'll tell you what. I feel like there's a chance they do it too. I'm gonna go St. John's as well there. Florida's a team I think can cut the nets down if they can use their depth to their advantage, but I'm going to go St. John's.
Now we get to the Final Four.
Yep. Duke beats Alabama.
Yes, Duke beats Alabama. You've got Tennessee over Houston.
Houston beats Tennessee.
Oh, Houston beating Tennessee? Okay. So you got Auburn against St. John's on your...
Yep.
And you will go with?
You know what? We're going to go Auburn.
I'm taking St. John's.
All right.
Duke against Tennessee.
I'll go Duke and Tennessee. I'm going to go Duke.
Okay, I'll go Duke. And then your national champion is? All right. There you go. I'll take Duke. So there you go. It's all filled up. All right, great.
All right.
All right, we did exactly what management wanted.
We did.
We ate up a whole chunk of the show doing
And
it.
we got the State College Police Department gave me a hand here. How about it?